in WWE. Prior to joining professional wrestling, he was an officer in the Punjab Police. The Great Khali, one of the largest wrestlers in the history of the industry, stands at an insane 7 foot 1 inches and weighs 347 pounds. Khali is also the tallest powerlifter in history, with many years of experience under his wrestling belt. Singh Rana's crowning achievement was his conquest of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Choi Hong-man is a South Korean sportsman, a kickboxing fighter, and mixed martial artist. In Asia, he's been nicknamed the Korean Monster and the Korean Colossus. Currently, he performs under the aegis of companies like K1 and Dream. He suffers from acromegaly, measuring in at 7 feet 2 inches and a weight of 331 pounds. Choi is one of the largest fighters in martial arts and the entire world. Andre the Giant. One of the few to keep his real name as his stage name, this Bulgarian-Polish giant was born in France in 1946 as Andre René Rosimov. From an early age, Andre began to show signs of gigantism. At just 12 years, he stood at a height of 5 foot 9 inches and weighed about 220 pounds. In his youth, he moved from his native city of Grenoble to Paris, where he began his professional wrestling career. Promoters immediately saw great potential in him, and it wasn't long before he became one of the most famous faces in the world of wrestling. In the ring, he stood at a monster 7 foot 4 inches and occupied a weight class of his own at 520 pounds. After retiring from wrestling, Andre focused on a brief career as an actor. His most famous role was Fezzik in The Princess Bride in 1987. Sadly, Andre the Giant passed away in 1993 at the age of 47, brought on by acute heart failure. Yao Ming. This Chinese basketball player giant had a full and successful sports career. He played for the Houston Rockets as a center. During his career in the NBA, he was the tallest player in the league, towering above the competition at 7 foot 6 inches and weighing in at 311 pounds. He bore the standard of the Chinese team at the opening of the 2004 Olympics in Athens and again during the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. Both of Yao's parents were professional basketball players as well. Dad stood at 6'6" and Mom stood at 6'2". A few years after retiring, Yao Ming was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. Jorge Gonzalez. This giant was born in Argentina in 1966. Having started his sports career in professional basketball, he later switched to wrestling from 1989 to 1995, performing under the nicknames of El Gigante and Giant Gonzalez. He also starred in films and television. He certainly stood out in a crowd at 8 feet tall and 460 pounds. Jorge died in 2010 at the age of 45. In 2014, he was commemorated as the greatest professional wrestler in history. Brahim Taikola. Taikola is the tallest man in Morocco, reaching high to the 8-foot mark. While he isn't currently the tallest man in the world, he was in the Guinness Book of Records for a long time. He's also the proud owner of some of the biggest feet in the world, measuring up to 15 inches. Vikas Uppal. In 2004, this giant was reported to be the tallest man in India, with a height of 8 foot 3 inches. Unfortunately, the Guinness Book of Records never got the chance to measure his height. We can only rely on reports from doctors and friends. Reportedly, just the palm of his hand was said to be a massive 13 inches. In 2006, there was a new report that alleged his height had reached 8 feet 9 inches. Vic was born in 1986 and died in 2007 at the young age of 21 during an operation to remove a brain tumor. Sultan Kosen. With a height of 8 foot 2.82 inches and a weight of 302 pounds, this 30-year-old Turkish farmer, according to the Guinness Book of Records, is currently the tallest man alive on the planet. Like many other incredibly tall people, Sultan has such a large growth due to disorders in his pituitary gland. Up to the age of 10, his height was normal, and now he can only get around with crutches. In addition, Sultan was unable to finish school because of his sudden and abnormal growth. In 2012, after many years of treatment, doctors finally normalized his overactive pituitary gland. And in 2013, he married a woman who barely reaches his elbow. Number 2. The tallest man of our time until recently was the Ukrainian-born Leonid Stadnik. He was born in 1971 and until the age of 12 was just an ordinary guy. It was at this age that he needed surgery to remove a brain tumor. During the operation, the doctors made a mistake and agitated his pituitary gland. As a result, Leonid's growth rate increased tremendously. His height was officially measured in 2007 at 8 foot 3 inches and 440 pounds. His shoe size reached 62, and he was officially awarded the world record. However, he lost the record soon after for refusing to retake the measurement procedure. The tallest man who ever lived. Robert Waldo was born in 1918 in Alton, Illinois, also known as the Alton Giant and the Giant of Illinois. He was an American who quickly became world famous as the tallest human being in recorded history. Sure, others have claimed to reach greater heights, but Waldo is the only one with irrefutable evidence. Waldo reached a height of 8 foot 11.1 inches and weighed 490 pounds upon his death at age 22. Oh, but we got one more, everybody. Fedor Makhnov. Shortly before Waldo, between 1878 and 1912, there was another giant that was reported to be even taller. During the reign of the Russian Empire in modern-day Belarus, there lived a peasant by the name of Fedor Makhnov. In his early youth, Fedor was 8 feet 2 inches and was possessed of incredible strength. According to numerous reports, his maximum height at full adulthood measured in at 9 foot 3 inches.